Okay, chest rolls. I think if you, well, I don't know, if this tutorial doesn't help you, watch Shaki Sunfire's tutorial on chest rolls, because that is the way that I have like started to teach people, because it, I don't know, they pick it up super easy that way. So I'm gonna kind of go over, I'm gonna start with that kind of a roll, and then I'll like get into doing some other ones too, but I think it's pretty easy. Oh, they're playing with little paintbrushes, they're so cute. I think it's probably easier to learn just kind of like sending it up one arm versus trying to just do it like this, because that's kind of how I tried to learn it, was to just be like this, and like it's just like major failure every time. Alright, so basically what we want to do is start, you want to think of this chest roll as going front to back. You can think of it as going side to side and like when you're doing it another way, but for me personally it worked to think front to back, and I think it helped a lot of people think that way too. So basically we're going to just stand here and we're going to send our arm back. So my right arm is holding the hoop like this, and I'm going to tuck it in here. So the idea here is that you're tucking and then releasing the momentum and sending it up that way. So you obviously don't have to do this. You can just send it up this way, but I think it kind of helps beginners to imagine it that way. So we want to tuck this in and then basically pull the hoop up, and the momentum is going to, we're taking our hand and basically letting the hoop roll, but having it hit our, like, roll across the chest. And you want to keep your arm out there. You want to trust that the hoop is going to go up and around your arm. So don't move it and don't tense up. You just have to trust that it will go there, because it will. So back here, and then, you know, sometimes you'll be able to catch it. Obviously, you want the, oh, I didn't catch it then. You want your goal to be that it would roll all over your arm, and then you could catch it at the end. That might take some time to figure out, but don't like beat yourself up about it, because obviously it's fine when you're beginning to just allow it to kind of do its thing. And just try to get it around your arm at first, like, but yeah, basically it's a matter of using your right arm to roll it onto your chest and then go up your arm. So as you get a little more comfortable with it, you'll notice that it helps to kind of like move your arm up, like to kind of give a little bit of give with it. And so your arm touches the hoop more. You just want to be like wary of like accidentally like punching the hoop kind of with your arm or whatever. But you know, you'll get more comfortable with that over time. And then you have, that's like one awesome looking chest roll to do. So like that. But from the front that looks kind of like this. And this side. Ah! Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Oh my god, okay. So once you're more comfortable with that, you can kind of move out of just sticking on your chest, and you can start to try and work on rolling it up your arm, your chest, and then onto this arm. So for me, it still helps to think front to back, but some of you might want to start pivoting your hips forward and thinking, you know, right to left, or if you're left-handed and you want to go to the other side, you know, whatever, you know, try and see what you can do, because, you know, ultimately that's going to improve your flow. So this is, I think, the way that I usually do a chest roll, because I think it feels really good, is I just start kind of with my right hand down here, and what I will do is use like kind of power in my hand to roll it up, and you'll see that my hand kind of lets it go like this, almost like you're playing pool or something, and it comes up between my thumb and forefinger and goes up my arm. That's actually usually how I go about doing that, like turning one, like that or whatever. So obviously that can work for a back roll or a chest roll, but anyway, what I tend to do is I will start down here, and I think front to back, I'm going to send it up. I'm going to stick my chest out. Like, think about sticking your ribs up so that your chest is more of a flat plane. You don't need to arch your back a ton because you don't want to hurt yourself. And I'm going to send the hoop between my thumb and my forefinger. Up my arm is probably going to jump a little bit, come onto my chest, and then travel across here. So usually when I do this, my arm, when it hits my arm just like comes up and grabs it. So, you know, I would challenge you, and I should challenge myself to just leave my arm there and trust that it will go up there. As you get more used to doing chest rolls, sometimes you'll feel like it's not gonna make it, so you have the urgency to like grab it, which is fine, but it can, if you really just like trust that it will go to where you want to go, it should. So, setting it up, across, and like that. So it's the same kind of thing as where before you just wanted to try and get it on your hand, however it was, or around your arm. Same thing. It's not going to be perfect the first couple of times. And honestly, the hoop doesn't always touch my hand. Touch my arm, I'm sorry. On right here, I will kind of like throw it, and it'll hit right here and then go up. So, whatever works for you. I actually think it usually doesn't touch my arm unless I tend to move my arm up, which you can do like that. So you'll see how I'm kind of like moving with it a little bit. You just need to move. I think the way that I don't usually like throw my head back, even though I do. It's kind of more about like this, tucking my head back and then pushing my chest out, because my neck is sensitive and I don't like to throw it back. So it's kind of like this. You're just moving out of the way and pushing this forward so there's more surface. So once, if you're comfortable with that, you can also try doing something more like, I don't want to hit this thing. Like, oh God, I'm just making a huge, loud mess right now. Okay. Chest rolls are not all that easy, in my opinion. But you can think, right to left, or you can work, you can go the other way too. I think what helps me when I am doing a chest roll like this is to either hold the hoop like this kind of, palm of my hand, and then let it go like this. So it's like really slow. It's a really slow thing. You can also, another way that I've started doing this recently is to do a weave, and then as it's coming up, just like if you were going to do a back roll from a weave like this, where your hand is kind of turned from the back like this and then it's letting go, I'll do it that way, but I'll move backwards so that it comes up this way, which I think looks kind of cool. I'm pretty sure that I've seen Brecken do that chest roll a lot. It's kind of like that. So you're sending it up the kind of the side of your arm and then onto your chest. Like that. So I hope that was a pretty good explanation of a way to get started with learning chest rolls and getting comfortable with them. It's really something that takes a lot of time to get comfortable with. It took me months to feel really comfortable and smooth, and I'd always see people doing these awesome smooth chest rolls, and I'm like, how do you do this? I don't want to so bad, but it honestly just really took me some time. So yeah, I hope that helped you, and if you have any questions or anything like that, obviously, comment, let me know, and I'll try and help. So good luck.